Off and running. Kyle Casey, a.k.a. King Casey, a.k.a. the boy from way back. Yeah, my boy Kyle Casey from back in the day from Medway. This might be episode 8, I think. Story time.
Glad I made the top 10, man.
Hell yeah, man. You an original. The OG. Top 10, man. You're a recurring guest, so now you got to come back.
Gosh, man, how's everything been?
Everything's good, man. San Diego's chill. The weather's starting to turn a little bit. Like, we don't get really seasons, but at night and early morning, it does get pretty chilly. It gets, probably 50 degrees, maybe. But other than that, it's still...
Weather, man. It's the best type of weather.
Dude, it's perfect, man.
Yeah.
Really can't beat it. But everything's good, man. Just working. Recording podcasts whenever. I've got to go back east, I think. Well, I go back east for November. There's a wedding in Cape Cod, so I'll probably be there for a couple days.
Let me know.
Yeah, for sure. You going to be in Boston this whole time, or?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm rehabbing right now, and I should be healthy in a few weeks, so we'll see what happens after that, you know?
Yeah, for the listeners that don't know, Kyle Casey, me and him go back a ways from middle school, high school days. When did you move into Medway? How old were you?
I got the Medway, 6th grade, 7th grade or something like that. Maybe before that, but...
I might have been 5th grade, middle school.
Way back, though, man. Way back, for sure.
Damn, man, that was a long-ass time ago. Long-ass time ago.
Long time ago, man.
So, you came from New Orleans? Or where were you at in Louisiana?
Down in Louisiana. So, big culture shock. I was a kind of southern cat, and I got up here to the suburbs of Boston, man.
Dude,
so it was
the burbs, man. Pleasantville.
It was like yin yang to me, bro. So like a foreign country. First time I heard somebody say "wicked cool," it left me perplexed, bro. Let me just put it like that.
Dude, what sort of slang were you saying down in Louisiana? You don't say "wicked cool" or anything like that.
Man, more people say "you guys" than "y'all" up in New England, man.
Yeah.
So
where are you guys area?
Let me just put it like that.
That's true, man. Yeah. So you come into Medway. You, your brother Randy, Elijah, Mama Casey. How's she doing right now? What's she up to?
Mom's good, bro. She's working at MIT right now.
Damn.
And just grinding it out. She's the OG, so.
Yeah.
She's loving life right now, though, man. Got all the guys are pretty much growing up and, trying to spread our own wings. So she's chilling, kicking back,
Yeah, good for her. I haven't seen your mom in a while. But, yeah, it was great, man. You moved in right next door, pretty much. I remember we all used to drive to school in that old Volvo. Me, you, my brother, Randy, Elijah, we packed up in there.
Packed up in there, bro.
Yeah, well, you were in the car when it died on us too, and we had to get out and push the car up to the side.
Shot all the way down. Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, you remember that?
Some OG days right there, bro.
Seriously. Yeah, so we grown up in Medway, and then what happened after that? So basically, Kyle Casey, current professional basketball player. We said earlier that he's rehabbing right now. You fucked up your wrist.
Yeah, man. So just a little background for your listeners that don't know me. So Ryan and I grew up in Medway together. I left Medway, went to private school
May,
in
right?
Chestnut Hill.
Brimmer and May?
I went to Brimmer and May.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to do my little basketball thing, ended up at Harvard, and, went professional after that. So I played all over Europe and Asia, had a year in the D League, with Phoenix Suns D League team. So yeah, it's been quite the journey, man. It's been quite the journey.
For sure. Let's run it back real quick. So you were a sophomore when you left and went to Bremer and May, but you got another year back?
Yeah, I was a grade ahead when I left Medway, so I reclassed, did my sophomore year over, and did 3 years at Bremer and May, man. Had a pretty good career there, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
And went on to bigger and better, I would say. So
yeah. So you played. So anyone that I would know at Bremer and May, like who were your teammates? Like where did they go? Like anyone like went D1 and 2?
I had one teammate, Eric Aline, that ended up at Rhode Island College. Derek Ritos went to Brandeis University. How many other people played in college on my team? But we've had some good guys there. After me, got some guys that came after me. One went to Drexel. My boy Sammy. My boy AJ Reeves is there now. He's really good. Got recruited by a lot of top schools, and I believe he's going to Providence. So he's really good though.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, you know, it was a small school, bro. I had I think it was 39 or 40 people in my graduating class. So
damn,
it was really, really small. K through 12, really. It was pretty much in a neighborhood, but you know, I went there for a reason. Stayed focused.
Yeah. Did you have to
live? I always had big dreams, man. So, I took a non-traveled path to where I am, I would say. I
believe it, man. 100%. Did you have to live on? Did you guys have a campus there that you lived on, or was it just like?
Man, I was pretty dedicated, bro. I got up every day at like 5:30 or so. Had to get my sports center in for about 25-30 minutes.
Yep.
And then I'd hop in the car, bro. I had about an hour 15, 20-minute drive to school every day. And I just grinded it out for 3 years, bro. My mom didn't really want me to board at any school, so...
She had to keep an eye on you, man. She had to keep her eye on you, dude.
What'd you say?
She had to keep her eye on you, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd be wilding the fuck out, so you know how it is. So she didn't want me going away from home too quick, bro. But one of my best friends from AAU went to Bremer Derrick, so that's how I ended up there, and
True.
I think it was a pretty good choice. when it all is said and done. So
I'd say so. So what you doing right now on your wrist? You're you put like a muscle stimulator?
I'm doing a stim right now, bro. Yeah. So I was in Hong Kong this past summer hooping, and I snapped my wrist. So it's been quite a journey trying to get healthy, but I've been out for about 3 months now, and I'm back on the court now, working out and getting ready to try to get another job now. So just got to really stay on it.
Yeah.
Pretty much be a professional. That's what it comes down to.
The stimulator, man, like freaked me out. The first time I was using it, when I was playing football in college, my right hamstring, I tore the whole thing out. I pulled it really, really bad. And they hooked me up to stimulators and all that. It freaked me out the first time I ever used one, because it was flexing the muscle and when I wasn't even trying to.
It's involuntary.
Yeah. That is crazy.
I love it though, man. It keeps me good. So.
How did you snap your wrist? Was it you
going up, bro? I was going up for a dunk and pretty much dunked it, and the guys just kind of ran through me in the air. My wrist was bent on the rim already, and it just kind of pulled all the way through, bro. So I tore a tendon, tore the ligament that allows me to snap my wrist down, and I chipped a small bone. So
was this teammates or was this pickup? How?
I had surgery out in Hong Kong, so they just pretty much unraveled everything that was rolled up and stitched it back together and put a small screw in there and sent me back to America, man.
Shipped you back stateside. Damn. So basically, let's talk about the road that you got to, like, how you even ended up in Hong Kong. So you were at Brimmer and May. You put in 3 years of work. And what people don't realize, like, when we talk about putting in work, like, even to get to, like, the level where you're at right now, it's not just talent. Like, it's just sun up to sunset, just dedication, hard work. Like, putting in hours where nobody sees. You just by yourself in the gym, in the weight room. Like, it's just beyond. Like, when I was balling up in, like, for football, like, I just went to a school where I could get in and, like, maybe try to walk on and, like, play, like, not even get a scholarship. And, like, halfway through, I played, like, a year and a half. And, like, when I was a sophomore, I just didn't have the work ethic for it anymore. And, like, when you play against people that have the work ethic, that, like, have a dream and a dedication like that, it's just, like, you either have it or you don't. And if you don't, you're just going to fall by the wayside. Like, it's no joke. So you putting in work.
I mean, it's a job, man. It's just like, you know, if anyone wakes up and goes to work every day, it's the same thing we got to do. If you miss work for 3 days, you're going to be coming back to a whole bunch of emails like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, same thing with us. We don't go work out for a week or so. We take a shot. It's going to be like, yo,
you're gonna
go sit down.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
you're going to hear from someone.
I need the next man up. So it's like, you know, you gotta grind. You gotta see the bigger picture and prepare all the little steps at the same time. And you know, that's been my journey, man. I've always kind of wanted to do this basketball thing and really chase my dreams with it from a young age. And you know, coming from Little Medway, it wasn't always easy, man. It's a lot of outside noise and a lot of roadblocks, and you know, you got to be focused, and it's really, you know, have a true self identity of who you are and what you want, and kind of just fuck the bullshit. If you're not with me, you're against me, kind of thing. So that's kind of been my mentality on life.
Hell yeah, man! I love that mentality. And when you say, like, a young age, like, what, you know how everyone's like, oh, you know, my whole life I wanted to do this. Like, at what age did you, like, convince yourself, like, yo, like, I can actually do this, or, like, this is my path? Like, was it when you had your growth spurt? Because you grew, like, 7 inches, like, overnight, I feel like.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I had, like, it wasn't really anything to do with, like, height or anything like that, bro. It was just a passion, like.
Yeah.
It's always been a passion. It kept me out of trouble in Louisiana, just being athletic and being active, you know, going to the park and stuff like that. And then I moved up here, and honestly, I didn't really fuck with Medway that much. I had a few friends. I mean, I had a lot of friends there, but it wasn't really the place for me. So, you know, most of the people there and most of what I'm known for there is basketball and is for leaving, to be honest. But it's not like I had much, like, motivation other than hoops for, like, most of my life to, like, kind of push me and guide me and give me reason to, you know, strive to be better at even other things in my life. So I think that's where it starts for me, is just being very passionate about it, and that kind of gave me a purpose. And so my coach in college showed me, man, do everything with a passion and a purpose, and that's why I talk like that. But, like, that's really kind of how it started, because that was my passion, so I did it a lot, and then I got really good at it. I realized I could do something with it. I could better my life with it, try to help better other people's lives with it. So that gave me a purpose. And from that, I just kind of ran with it.
Yeah, and that was Tommy who said that? Tommy Amaker?
Oh, yeah. He's got quotes for decades, man.
Yeah, I believe it.
He says some things that kind of just stick with you every now and then. And that's definitely one of the things that's stuck with me since I've heard it.
So for the people who don't know, you know, 3 years Brimmer May, the coach he was talking about was the head coach. He's not there anymore. He was the head coach at Harvard. Is he still